Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. Well, this season of Married at First Sight, and this is not one of the conversations that I have on my channel, but when I tell you that this season has raised my blood pressure to an all-time high, it has taken it through the roof. You hear me? I've commented on the Instagram blogs when I wait till it's over, and because I don't like commercials, so of course I watch it when I don't think I could have watched it in real time because I would have been extremely pissed. And so in this episode, you're coming back from your honeymoon, Chris and Paige. And then you tell her you going to Chicago. You need some time. And then later on in the show, you ask the girl, do you have my luggage? Really? Then you tell her you want to have conversation with her, but you don't want the mics on. If you manning up, why you can't have the mics on? Why? Because you don't want nobody to know that you're an asshole? Because that's what you are. You an asshole. Point blank and period. That's what you are. You ain't no man. You're not. You slinging your dick like a revolving door. That's what you're doing. And that right there is ridiculous. And so you don't move into the apartment. You done went and talked to your ex-fiance. And so now you tell Paige that you think y'all should get a divorce because you don't want nobody else raising your kid. That's funny. And so when Pastor Kyle comes to the apartment and they're talking. Now I know Paige, she wants to be married. I know she believes in, marriage ordained by God. She honored her vows and her oath before people and God. That's what the Bible says. So clearly she's trying to do that. But let me say something, ladies, because a lot of us fit in this box, whether we want to or not. When you first meet us, he was a stranger. And because he wanted to know if you was a freaking on birth control pills, if you felt uncomfortable, that don't mean you have to be submissive to him until you feel comfortable. First of all, get to know the person before you lay down and sleep with them. Because in a way, that's a bad look on you too. Because you have some accountability to this. And then you didn't just sleep with him one time. You slept with him again. And then he told you he wasn't that attracted to you. So if you telling me you're not that attracted to me, I'm not giving you my cookies. Get your ass away from me. And he think he 10 cents slick because he's playing on those feelings. He know that you a ride or die chick. So he gonna push the envelope and you allowed him. Because if it would have been me, all I need was a good 30 minutes because I'd have cussed that sucker out so good, he'd have turned a different shade of color. And I mean that because his ignorance is beyond anything. And a lot of that he got that from his father. And I blame his dad for that ignorance because the way he was talking, that's where he come from. And I blame the shepherd that he is up under because, as I've said in other videos, we saw his comments about women. Now, Pastor Cal is talking. Y'all been having sex every day. Every day. Why? If somebody told me they got somebody else pregnant, I'm not having sex with you. I'm not. If somebody told me, I was having anxiety attack, that's a lie. You say one thing and then you do another. She not attractive, but she attractive enough for you to keep sleeping with her. And that's using somebody for selfish gain. You ain't all that, as I said in other videos. You ain't that fine. You're not. And your money ain't that deep. It's not for you to be doing that. And so when Pastor Kyle asked her why, you shrug your shoulder. But it's not a good look for you. And my heart goes out to you. But it only goes out to you so much because you are the controller of the vehicle. You can cut it off. Because, see, he want to have his cake and eat it too. And I ain't going. The cake, the plate, and everything else can go right along with your ass. Clean out the door. This is done. We can get this divorce now. We ain't got to wait till the finale where we get together and they can do, you want to marry, you want to stay. No, I don't want to stay. I want this over with right now. He's not worthy. And he's dishonoring his vows. He making himself look bad. And then you give people the bad impression that you say you a minister and you a believer of God and all that. You can't be doing that crap that you're doing. You can't be. And if you was having sex with your fiance before you came to the altar, you should have called the producer and said, I can't do this because I slipped up. So you went in intentionally, knowing full well that you weren't fully invested in the process. You wasn't. And then Pastor Kyle said it was BS. Clearly it was BS. He's a professional bullshitter. That's what he is. And if the ex-fiance take him back, she crazy as hell too. So you got two women. You done messed up their lives. I wouldn't want you to be the father of my child. I would not. You're not. You're too cocky. You're arrogant. You're disrespectful. You're prideful. You're stupid. You're ignorant. And you a punk. Because no real man conduct himself in that manner. And you ain't sorry. You like what you're doing. Totally. And then when Pastor Kyle leave, he whispers in Paige's ear and he said he don't want to be with her because he think he might fall in love. Smirking with that smile. You ain't falling in love. To my emotions are. They gonna ask, you got my luggage? I'd have dumped that shit over in the nearest river. All your luggage. If you was waiting on me to bring it back, I wasn't bringing Jack back for you. And as far as I'm concerned, you could have sat on the stick and spent from the backside up to your nose. That's what you could have done for me. Now, I'm just saying, this one right here, and I kid you not, I don't respond. I don't have anything to say about Married at First Sight on season 12. But I'm saying, I thought Brandon was bad. Nope. Chris takes the cake. He does. And there's no way you can recover from this. And I know it's edited and things are not all the way played out. But your what would you call him? Your ignorance, your nastiness, nasty, has shown who you are. And you know, Maya Angelou says, when somebody show you who you are, who they are, believe them. And he done shown his ass. And he's not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. And I hope Paige get it together. She's a good girl. But I think there's some deeper issues that lies there. Some low self-esteem or something. She's smart and all that stuff. But she missing something. Because you just letting him walk on you like a welcome mat. And you're not going to be in my cookie jar, taking out my cookies in the jar and then close the lid and then you go somewhere else. No. It'll probably be another Lorena Bobbitt episode for real. Yep. I said it. And I mean it. Because certain things you just don't do. And what he don't realize is reaping and sowing. It's coming back. And if that girl has a daughter, you better believe she gonna run to somebody that's another Chris, and you ain't gonna like it. See, men forget when they're doing things to somebody else's daughter, their auntie, their mother, their cousin, their grandma, that you have a daughter. And somebody will show up at the doorstep who's just like you. But you have to remember, you did that to somebody else's child. And karma comes back, and these days it come back quicker than you think it comes back. That's all I'm saying. So while you playing these games, you better think twice. But I'm not liking this. And I hope she gets some good sense and dump his ass. That's all I'm saying. All right. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like and comment. Let me know your thoughts about what happened on Married at First Sight. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe I'm right. What do you think? That's all I'm saying. Talk to me.